In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. First down, he takes the snap. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Now first run of the game is Amir White. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Texans football. They're set up at the 35 now.
All right.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to Collins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Stroud throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... It is caught at the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun on 3rd down. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10. It's a gift to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second and 8. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's caught for the first. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders get it down to a single point. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Damian Pierce now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. No return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for White. And they had that one contained right at the line. Christian Harris on the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now on 2nd and 10. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete, it's Myers. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Up the middle, here goes White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 now. Complete out to the right. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That stop coming from Henry To'o. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. The give now to White. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Already.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now, 1st round. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, he has to be so upset with himself. 1 yard shy of the goal line, Brock. But hey, still an incredible play to pick it and put his team on the doorstep for 6.
No question about it. The highlight was already playing in his head. He's at the 10, the 5, the 2, and then bam! He is stopped at the 1, and that pick 6 disappears. It is definitely a highlight for him, but I definitely know when they watch that tape, his teammates are going to give him quite a ribbing for getting caught at the 1.
No doubt.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. It's another option. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. 3 straight runs, stop short of the end zone. And now what do they do on 4th and goal?
Well, this defense simply outplayed the offense here in these first 3 downs. And now they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Pierce now on the return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Why, Tony?
From the 40 on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Collins there to grab it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
All right.
Running it now out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On play action, here's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Raiders with a chance to boost their lead. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Tucker now in motion right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, Eric. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No one around. He's got space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Stroud. And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Short pass brought in. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here first and goal. White. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Trying again with White. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Stroud now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They're set up at the 35 now. Stroud off the play fake. Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be 2nd down. They're throwing it. Caught, nice gain left side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here we go, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Whoa.
Stroud throwing here on first. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's on the move. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
All right.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
All right.
Complete on the option. And in for the Houston touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. He gets this one to Myers. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to throw. This is hauled in by Myers. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. From midfield now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hey.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Robin.
They're going play action. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. On the move, headed up. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
The give here on second. Pushing for the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And it makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Complete. It's Myers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Looking to the air here. Finds his man over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Complete here to Bowers. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
12. Tonight.
They'll run here on first down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, let's go.
They give it to him again. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Stroud now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Another carry for him. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Hey, south. Hey.
On play action, here's Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. So this one on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Dropping back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And it was a game for fans of high scoring.